annual general meeting for 2016 was held at the Taiping Hotel. The total of 60 members attended the event. Dinner was served after the AGM. Miss Lee Suet Fun gave a talk on barrio after the dinner.
This Heritage Cultural Night was held at St. George's Institution School Hall and was very well attended. Well-known musician and composer Mr. Paul Baker played excerpts from Mozart's concertos with the French horn. Also the St. George's Choir under the direction of Mr. Baker rendered a few songs, one of them composed by Mr. Baker, Let the Rain Fall on Me with lyrics by Sharon Chan. Finally Lu Suik Fun gave a talk on traditional cultural attire. This was followed by Best Dressed contest featuring Malay, Indian, Chinese and Punjabi costumes.
Dr. Catherine Churchman, a history lecturer and researcher from New Zealand, gave a talk on the Chinese Hokkien dialect at New Club Taiping.
A 2-day 1-night heritage tour covering Bijang Valley, Alor Star City Tour and the Penang Bird Park in Butterworth. A busload of 40 members had an enjoyable time.
Our society sent a team to participate in this contest and they got 6th place. A group of us members and some guests visited Madame Camaria's small rambutan orchard in Sampang. After that we had tea of noodles, teh tarik, and fruits. We also visited a traditional bakery nearby.
Our Toplan Nourisha initiated a beautification floral project to plant flowers in the Lake Gardens and Maxwell Hill. Our THS blot. Time for a break, after a hard day's work.
A guided educational tour of 2 galleries of traditional Chinese medicine and history of Taiping. Talk on healthy living and a complimentary lunch was provided.
Our society received a peace convoy from Kuala Lumpur at the Perak Museum and President Yap presented a talk on Taiping's history to the group. In the evening there was a peace dinner attended by over 100 people including THS members. There was cake cutting ceremony and candle lighting later in the night. The next day, Cycle for Peace was flagged off at 8 a.m. with many other activities carried out. "50 of our members attended and were given a talk by the museum officials. We were taken on a guided tour of all the galleries. Light tea was served at the end of the tour. The talk by Muhammad Khan Momin Khan on the topic of the big 5 animals in Malaysia. The tiger, tapir, elephant, saladang, and rhinoceros. The program ended with tea sponsored by Taiping Zoo. This function was held at Taiping Perdana Hotel. Members were entertained to a cultural fashion show and games. Members who have served the society for 10 years in various capacities were honored for their services and contributions to the society. 2 members were honored posthumously. They are our Charter President, the late Territorial Chief Dr. Wan Muhammad Isa, and Charter Secretary, the late Mr. D.M. Ponnasamy, for their dedicated and outstanding contributions to Taiping's heritage and also our society. The rest of the evening's enjoyable program included a sumptuous Chinese course dinner, cultural costumes contest, lucky draws, games and freestyle dancing. A busload of members visited the historical house of Sibyl Karthagasu in Paparn. And then to the old town of Ipoh. Mr. La Siakong was our competent tour guide throughout the tour, giving informative running commentaries on the bus and walking tours. UPSI invited us to give a lecture on Taiping's heritage tourism for their program, Taiping Story, Manalazuri Sajuro Danwaras in Taiping. Abdul Halim on behalf of THS presented the lecture. Our Tengku Mentri spoke on history of Taiping's heritage.